So we got some visitors here today. This is Autumn. You want to say hi?
Hi.
And this little squirmy one down here is Mr. Gunner. I figured I got some time on my hands, so I might as well make this video now before I forget and I get too caught up taking care of my kids. So I recently got a request from, Cole McLove. She just messaged me earlier today about if I could do a video on my dreadlocks, about what climate do I live in, how is my life with short dreads, do I like having short dreads, is sleeping hard or difficult or anything like that, and what does my husband think of them. So first off, I live in Texas. Right now it is humid and it's about to get pretty hot, huh, Autumn? Yeah, it's about to get pretty hot. So with having short dreadlocks, I actually enjoy the length of my dreads. For those of you who don't know, I started my dreadlocks when my hair was about chin length all the way around, and right now my dreads are to my shoulders. I will have them for about 2 years this October, and I have had dreadlocks 5 other times in my life prior, so I'm kind of, this isn't a new territory for me. For short dreadlocks, I really enjoy it because I can easily get them out of my way. They don't weigh down my head at all when I take a shower. That is a big common thing when your dreadlocks are longer, especially if they're more mature. The weight of the water, because it does take several hours for your dreadlocks to dry. I do mine all natural. Sometimes if I really don't enjoy, like, I'll get a wet neck and back and I really don't like it a whole lot, I'll take a blow dryer and like do the underside of my neck. Plus that area is still pretty loose to just dry it off, so then I don't have to deal with that. But because my dreadlocks are so short, as you can see here, look like a little carrot top going on, I don't have to deal with that problem of them weighing down my head on them or giving me any neck pains or anything like that. So that is one perk. Another perk is I feel it's easier to maintain, honestly, because I'm not having to sit on them or they get stuck in anything or anything like that. I feel it's more like it's a better process, in my opinion, to just let your hair do its thing naturally from whatever length you have, and then go from there. He wants to stand up and say hi. Say hi, Bubba.
Hi.
And so I enjoy short dreadlocks. Honestly, if someone were to come up to me and recommend if I should start my dreadlocks now or if I should wait till my hair is long enough, I would tell you, start them now. It's better off and you'll love them that much more. Another question that she has is, how is my life with short dreadlocks? Do I like them? Do I not like them? I kind of briefly went over that, but I love having short dreadlocks. The only downside is that I can't do a whole lot of updos. Like, this is about as much of a do that I can do. That and like my pigtails, and I can now braid my locks, which is nice. But other than that, I can't really do a whole lot of styles, which I really don't mind because I don't do my hair a whole lot. And she asked, do I like sleeping with them? Is it hard or difficult? Well, honestly, the thing is that with dreadlocks, they're just like your natural hair, except they're in knots and, ropes or whatever you want to call them. So they're gonna be squishy. I mean, like I mentioned in my previous video, they are getting more mature, so they are tightening and being more firmer in some places. But I mean, really, it's just as if you had, it's no different if you were to sleep with a wig on your head. I mean, it can be uncomfortable in some areas. One of the things that I don't like is that when I sleep, I have to like really toss my head around to get my dreads out of my face, but that's why I just put it up like this. I mean, I'm still in my PJs taking care of my kids, and I haven't done anything different since I got up, and I just sleep with my head like this. It's out of the way, it's simple, it's easy, and there's no fuss, no muss, no coconuts. Here you go, Bubba. He likes to stand. And her other question was, what? You can see. And her other question was, what does my husband think of him? Does he like him? Does he not like him? Do they smell to him? Do they not? You know, what is his preferences? And honestly, my husband, it doesn't bother him, really. I mean, when I told him that I was going to be doing it, he was like, okay. I mean, I'm that kind of a person. If I set my mind to do something, I'll do it, whether or not my husband approves. And plus, in our marriage, I've had them like once before when we were married, except during that point, I put extensions in. So they were a lot longer. So the fact that they're shorter now, and you know, I've gone since then, it doesn't faze him, honestly. He's just really excited at the fact that he knows that I've done this process several times in my life. He's excited of the fact that I finally was able to stick to it, and this is the longest that I've had them. Now, dreadlocks, they don't smell unless you've gone camping or you've been exercising or you've been doing anything that causes sweat or odor to stick to them. I wash my hair every 3 to 4 days, and the only thing that they ever smell like is the shampoo that I use. That's it. And, you know, I'm always out and about. I'm with my kids, taking care of them, doing my business and everything like that. So it's really not that big of a problem. My husband, he's excited for when they get longer. He likes to name my dreadlocks. Like there's this one that I showed. It's on one of my previous videos where it looked like a Pikachu tail. So we call that our little Pikachu. Of course, now that it's been a few months since then, it's kind of locked up a lot more together now and everything. So I wanted to just pop up and say hi. I'm still here. I'm just, you know, being a mom and taking care of my kids, and they wanted to say hi to all y'all. So thank you so much, Clove McLove, for the recommendation. Request, I should say. If you guys have any questions on whether it's my dreads, my life, my kids, anything at all, please feel free to let me know. I don't have a whole lot of ideas myself of what people would like to see, because generally the whole dreadlocks thing is so saturated. It's like if you have a question on something, you can easily find it there. But because I do have shorter dreads, there could be some questions that pop up that has not been addressed. So if you have anything at all that you want to know, please feel free to let me know. And until then, we'll see you guys next time. Say bye, Gunner. Bye.